This is like the wild west of Jenga games we got here. And I'm not just saying it because Feits has like a bandana on where he looks like he's going to walk through like a saloon and swing the doors open. But this is the wild west of Jenga games. We see some crazy players here. I can't believe 2 matches came down basically to disqualification calls. One took it, one didn't. Happy for Trent, but disappointed for Trista, who had one of the best moves we've ever seen. But a mistake in just the absolute worst time possible.
Absolutely. All right, let's meet our competitors for our grand finale. Will one of these 4 crown a Stool at home $3,500? It is KFC and the Wonton Don taking on Feidelberg and $20 Chef.
Yep, we've seen all 4 of these in here a bunch. Feits is at a couple different teams. Kind of more lackadaisical player. He said he has so many teams. He does so many teams. Good player, but just kind of more loose. KFC, we've seen the tablecloth move, not in game. We're going to bring that up for sure. He has to expect that. Chef has been a much improved player here. 2-0. His first ever move was a violation, and he's been money ever since. He learned his lesson right away. He has not lost. He's also incredibly dominant, as you know, in cornhole. Disgustingly good at cornhole. And then Donnie, you truly never know what you're going to get with Donnie. I don't know if he caught wind about Dana pounding all the high noons. Maybe Donnie might want to beat that record. He's wearing a bandana himself here. A very Gardner Minshew look for Donnie in Stool Streams today.
Absolutely. All right, let's get right to it. The order, KFC, Chef, Donnie, and Feidelberg. So into the Square of Doom goes the 35-year-old from the Bronx. KFC 1-0 so far. And his lone match was with now an opponent, Feidelberg. They beat down Hubs and Tommy a couple of weeks ago.
Kevin's hair looks fantastic.
Oh, it is looking nice.
Thank you.
Tommy, the
You got
feeling
a
of
couple
Jenga.
weeks
Is this
ago,
some
and
sort
you
of?
went nice.
Is this some? Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa, almost a first block Jenga.
That would have been crazy.
What if
I was going to say, is that some sort of tactic, and it almost
now
worked.
goes
wasn't paying
$20
attention.
Chef. Chef 2-0 right now. So Chef and KFC both undefeated, albeit a very small sample size, but
Didn't get the flannel memo.
I've never pulled the losing block.
That's right.
so
We're Team Flannel over here. Oh, fuck you.
now it's time for the Wonton Don. Donnie actually has some plans after the match, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Donnie
Those
will
plans
be
were hatched
cooking
on
Chinese
Friday Night
food
Pints.
Hey,
with
you
Ken
scared
Jack's
me a little bit with your
girlfriend's
hands, man.
mom after this match.
I'm going to put, yeah.
That's
We're
a
good
real.
with that,
That's
right?
really
I don't have to
happening.
worry about that with
I've
you?
gotten a couple violations.
Okay, watch your toe. Because
that.
you just really quickly switched hands,
Yes.
and it was all good, but you scared me there.
I think
So, do you remember on Friday Night Pints when I talked to
Jeff,
Ken
that just
Jackson,
shows the
girlfriend's
tight-knit
mom?
family we have here at
Yes.
Barstool. Cooking with
I'm
your
finally-
coworker's girlfriend's mom.
This is the most violations we've ever seen in one day.
2 DQs and 2 matches.
We got to be
probably
pretty
up there.
close.
It's going to do it, yeah. It's going to be. Got to brush up on
Obviously,
my
Donnie
Chinese
goes
skills.
with the hand in the back of the pocket move to make sure he doesn't use 2 hands.
This just in from the
I
play
mean, last time I
Barstool
just
lab.
shoved a
Loose
hand.
power.
Very,
Loose
very,
power.
very
Yes.
tight
Loose
numbers.
like your mother's
Question
pussy.
5.
Oh, friendly program.
$20 Chef, the favorite to pull the losing block.
Actually, you know what?
29%.
The wonton touch.
KFC 27%. Fights 24%.
Yeah.
And Donnie
Okay.
20%. Very even top to
Keep an
bottom.
eye on Feits' hand there. He downed a couple bags of different candies. Reasons, Reese's Cup Thins earlier. He might have the sugar shakes a bit there. Keep an eye on that.
I did eat a lot of candy today, you're right. But that's every day.
That calms you down.
Now the Wonton Don. 1-2 right now. However, he mentioned it earlier. He has never pulled the losing block, and he ensures that by sticking his hand down his butt.
Yes, he does do that. He's
I got a thumb up the asshole right now.
he's containing a fart.
Thumbs up the rest.
As Jake Marsh
It
rolls
keeps
his
me
eyes.
stable.
Now, Feidelberg. Fights actually, he's 2-3 right now, but this is his record 4th different teammate, and that sparks the debate. Is he a versatile player, or is he a cancer to his teammate? We don't really know the
yes.
answer. Neither does he when I asked him last night.
Yeah, and I always respect Feits. That's the honest answer I'll give you. I think he's a versatile teammate. I think that's what he's going to bring to the table. He's going to bring a focused guy, some fun, some good energy.
I mean, I thought we had
Not
a good
much
thing,
arguing.
and then all of a sudden, see you later.
Yeah, no,
It's like
I
fucking
get,
Durant
I
out
get
here.
not being on Casey's team anymore. She's definitely the cancer as far as that goes. But I don't know.
Yeah, he's
I'm
played
always
with
changing.
Casey,
Casey's
he's
the
played with Big
cancer.
Ev, and he's played with KFC.
Is that her
Now the KFC
horoscope?
radio members
Is she a
on
cancer?
opposing ends
No,
right
it's
now.
just her blood.
She is the cancer.
Just her skin. Can they hear this stuff?
Feits,
Yeah, I believe so.
Feits, big jeans guy, sleeps in his jeans, hangs out in his jeans.
I slept in my jeans last night.
Yeah, not
They're
surprised.
sick. They're so sick. That's a mental illness.
Not surprised.
It is truly a mental illness.
On the couch or in the actual bed?
In bed, yeah. I got in bed in a
So the
sweatshirt and
wonton
jeans
done.
last
Yes,
night.
Jeff.
Big fact. Actually, I would say I think Chef is making the statement. It's North Face season officially.
Wow.
I think it's the first I've seen of it.
All right, Jeff. How about your keys to the
Officially the
match
fall.
presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer?
Well, I think the going key here is that KFC needs to do the tablecloth move. This is now the second time we've seen him.
Listen,
It's time to do the
Donnie,
move.
just go.
Is it me or
Yes.
It's time to show up
I
with
think
the
it's
move
okay.
I'm after
that you
KFC
showed
after
off on
Donnie.
Instagram.
if the opportunity presents itself, but I'm not going to just do it to do it, you know.
This is a light one.
and how
Has
about on the
anyone
other side?
pulled off the tablecloth yet?
No one's even attempted it.
Not
Even in a
it doesn't-
scenario,
there's never a scenario where it really makes sense.
no one has tried it, but we've actually had a couple scenarios where the only move would be a
There it is.
tablecloth,
Yeah.
and people still tried a different move instead, which
Oh,
I think is the worst move.
If that presents itself, we're doing it.
I-
But
I-
I'm not
I-
going to do it just to do it.
I think moving the block
Is it my turn?
to the
Yeah.
middle on a split vice, like Billy, who knows more terminology than I think we do,
Yes.
I think that is a bad move. Billy part of a very controversial match earlier.
So now it's back to
Unforgettable.
KFC. And KFC actually had an interesting analogy as to his chemistry with $20 with the Wonton Don. He said, look, we're a group of friends, maybe watching football, order in 20 wings, right? You figure half of them are drumsticks, half of them are flats. He says, I'll take the drumsticks, he'll take the flats. And it just
100%.
shows there's no
I love
issues
flats.
with their chemistry.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an all flats guy myself.
Yeah.
Depending on where you go, all flappers sometimes people call them.
Flappers.
But flats or flappers, I do prefer them. Easier wing to take, just a better wing.
Yep.
There are studies show that
as
there's
for the-
actually more meat on the flat as well, Jeff.
There
Yeah,
you go.
exactly.
See, that's all I need.
Studies
I mean,
show-
There's
still-
tumors on top of the drumsticks, you know, those like
Yeah.
lumpy.
yeah, you think they're me? Yeah,
Tendon
I
things.
agree
Good.
completely.
And
I
as for
prefer
the
smoking the
Wonton
wing. That
Don,
makes that a lot easier to eat.
he did
Yeah.
say he
Yeah,
and
it's a little
KFC, their relationship started a long time ago. It was back when Donnie was in China, and he made a fake Federer video, Roger Federer. And he dressed up as Roger Federer and convinced Chinese people he was Roger Federer. And he called into KFC radio before he even worked here at Barstool.
Yep,
Yeah,
very
I
true.
was
Hilarious
Invited
video.
on. My first Barstool interview.
Donnie, also Super Bowl champion, won the Super Bowl of China.
Yes.
Yeah.
With
Donnie,
the
That's for
Shanghai
Final
Warriors.
Bird.
watch out for the camera behind you.
Okay. Can't do that.
Now Feits using that body armor water as a prop
Sloppy,
to ensure he
but
doesn't
whatever.
use two-hand violations.
I like that.
We've had 2 disqualification opportunities in 2 matches so far today. Could we get the trifecta?
Once again, congrats to Trent getting his first win by DQ.
16 of you still alive for that jackpot.
All right.
3,500 on the line.
I hope somebody wins $3,500, dude.
So if there's 16 people, like, is there a potential? Is there going to be a guaranteed winner?
Far from it.
Yeah, it's like everything has to break right?
Well, so they would now have to guess the winner and who pulls the losing block.
And like the number of blocks.
Oh
right?
yeah.
All right, we're down to that's our first little. What do you guys fucking call that?
Tittleman's Crest.
Tittleman's
That's a
Crest.
double hanger right there.
Yep,
Almost tripped over the table.
We have 2 double hangers.
we
Oh,
do.
that's not good.
I don't
try
know with
someone
tables
do
that
that.
third falls.
Fourth
is
to
that
the
an
bottom
automatic
and
out?
then up
Yeah,
top.
I'm waiting for
Yeah,
someone
if
to
you
do
knock
that.
it over in any way, that is a
Whoa.
jangle.
Gotta have
It's
to
even.
Crazy to not put your
Any
hand in your
block
pocket
that
and put it all
falls
the way down.
aside
It's insanity.
the block you're pulling.
water bottle.
Jeff, it should be noted, the block you're pulling is allowed to
I
hit the
usually
floor.
stand like this.
Yeah,
Pocket works fine for me.
I hold the idea that if you pull a block and you're dropping it, let it go.
That's what we saw with Glenny Balls. It backfired.
Yeah,
You can drop it and pick it back up.
Yeah, Glenny tried to catch it. Yeah, Glenny was the example. If you have your block is being pulled, you're allowed to have it hit the ground. Let it go. Back away, reset.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
That's a little. I'm always in the way. This
That's,
kid.
yeah, it's
Gonna
a G
try to-
spot.
Oh, do a little cleanup.
Do a little cleanup.
The opposite of
game.
psycho shit, just polite shit.
That's for the benefit of all the players involved here.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate that.
I want a good, clean game.
Feidelberg did just post his first ever picture to OnlyFans, if you guys want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
How much are you
Yo,
charging?
do you know Tyga posted his dick on OnlyFans?
What?
Oh, yeah.
How many people signed
I
up?
mean, if you want to make the big bucks, that's what you got to do.
You gotta flop out your meat, kid.
He's got a super straight dick.
Yeah, very straight.
Jordan Woods is on OnlyFans now.
Jordan Woods is
She was the
she's
girl,
a Kardashian person, right?
friends with the Kardashians until she cheated on one of the Kardashians'
Right,
husbands
right.
Or boyfriends.
Yeah, she fucked
Yeah.
Tristan Thompson.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
I can do that, right?
She has
You fuck Tristan Thompson,
a
too.
giant-
Tristan Thompson? Yeah, if you want.
her ass is gigantic.
Yep, you can.
I would even say she has a nicer ass than Kim, but
Well, Kim
each
went
their
from
own.
nice ass back in the day to just
Once again, a very horned up broadcast with Donnie involved.
Jordan's
That's
ass,
2 in a row. The horny flag is out.
Yeah, you can't have me and
warning,
Kevin come
Donnie.
on and
Spider
not talk
3
about
has it.
I guess when you're touching your butt, that's all you're thinking.
yeah, Jordan's ass is also huge. Like I wouldn't be able to
Jordan?
have sex with it. But
She was
yeah.
on Red Table Talk, right?
Maybe.
Will Smith's show,
One with Will,
or
yeah.
Will Smith's wife show. Jada
Also,
Pinkett.
that's on
I-
Facebook.
It's also very real, unrealistic of me to say Will Smith's wife. It's Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yes.
People know who she is.
Also, it's like she's barely his wife.
Yeah, she fucked that R&B guy.
$20 chef with a nearly 360-degree turn. Seen nice pace to this match so far, Jeff. Already 22 deep.
We had a good pace in the first match as well. Then it went an hour. It was a very intense, heated match.
Coach is only stelling as good as back hurts.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for the back. If your back ever hurts, this is the move.
A lot of glued-in blocks around the middle of the tower.
A lot of solid ones. There.
Yeah, now it's a solid tower, but
What about that? Yeah.
I think we may have just jinxed the pace.
oh shit.
Nah, you'll find one. Don't worry.
Can I take one from here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything with the top three.
Yeah.
What about this row right here?
You can go that road just because there's another one
I
already
can't
on
go
top.
from that row, right?
You
Or-
can't.
No, you can.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
55 seconds, pick a block.
That is legal. The fourth
there we
row.
go.
Incomplete rows do count in the number. Got the west side out. Places it on the east side from our Skycam angle. Now back to Feits. Feits and ABM average blocks per match of 35.8. His teammate Chef, though, one of the smallest in 25
I
flat
have no idea.
Isn't North that way?
from our broadcast point.
Oh.
A slow pull from Feits. You don't see that very often.
Got it out.
Very focused.
There it is.
One space to go. That's good.
All right, there we go.
KFC, of course, on the opposite side of Feidelberg today. We mentioned they work together so often. He said he knows Feits' weaknesses, and he doesn't care about winning because he's selfish. He just wants to be the one that doesn't pull the losing block.
We've seen that a lot today.
Facts,
Tommy
right?
Smokes allowed Rudy the option just because he knew he wouldn't pull the losing block. Tommy said, I don't care. Do what you want.
Chef goes west side with no issues. Retowers in the middle to complete number 26.
$3,500 on the line, Jake.
16 alive.
None for the competitors, all for you at home.
Yes.
How much money did the last winner get? Was it just 500? Or was it?
Jeff, our producer slash statistician, Hank, just crunched up the numbers of our 16 people still alive. 7 people took KFC. 3 each took the other 3.
So plenty of options.
Yes. But remember, you have to
Yeah,
parlay that with question
Yeah,
6,
the-
which is the
the-
hard part.
Oh, wow. I
Yeah,
don't think I've.
The final block.
Has anyone ever pulled the
people do
bottom
that?
row?
Is that
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah.
Donnie
That would be-
unfamiliar with a hanging tower.
Yeah, that would be a hanging tower. The two most exciting words in Jenga. Second most exciting phrase behind, of course,
Jenga.
Jenga.
Where was I? That was one that was good.
You can always take the woodpecker approach and just hammer one out.
The trouble now, we're in that range. 18 to 28 is usually the range, and then it begins to get
60
a little
seconds, pick a
easier
block.
for a while.
I think that.
KFC going west side. It's out. 2 places to go. As we complete another one. Can Chef get us into the 30 range?
Okay, we're far from kissing here.
Last
Remember,
game went to like 43 or 44, right?
we've seen 41 and 43 today.
Jeez.
Jeff, I still don't think we're ever going to reach that 50 burger again. 2
Well,
weeks ago.
we also math just isn't on the side of 50. Math-wise, it's hard to get to that. We saw already the first 2 games today were tapped out. We were on our last moves, and yeah, I guess you could have a successful tablecloth, but could you have 2 in a row? You know, it's unlikely.
Go.
A lot of money on the
Me and
line.
Vince has
here.
been asked to start doing charity events as far as Jenga goes, being one of the only undefeated teams. Did 3 of them this weekend,
I lost last weekend.
as far as us as a team.
I pulled.
Trying to create another Tittleman's Crest. It's the Wonton
pulled
Don.
block. Not good.
And he has a full slate to work with up top.
Donnie trying to keep those hands steady, too. Doesn't want to hurt them before making some goons later.
No, I do not.
Now it's back to Feits.
Whoa, a lot of wobble there from Feits.
Feits trying to get back to 500. 2 and 3 as it stands. One
There it
losing
is.
block in his career.
Feits known for kind of he's like the tower toucher, they call him. Loves to tap the tower all around, very aggressively, but never really seems to hurt him. He's great at finding the soft spots.
You're right.
Am I-
And already, Jake, I mean, there are moves in the tower, let me be clear. But I think
We can
math
go
will
full
come into
game
play
with no
pretty
hand
quickly
violation.
again.
Whoa.
And the twisted tower. He
Twisting.
does not need to put it back. He does, though. Good sportsmanship. We see Billy Football intentionally twisting the tower.
Ooh,
Gets that
up in
one on the deck.
stakes.
And the fans love it because the hanging
halfway
tower
there.
is in play.
I do it for the fans, Jeff.
People love to hear that. Very few villains in this room outside of Tommy Smokes.
Another full slate completed. And now
Tommy
back
Smokes.
to $20 Chef.
The Goose, Tommy Smokes, as people know him now in here.
A 41-year-old from Los Angeles. 2-0 in Jenga.
Yeah.
And here it is.
Going for the fan favorite move.
There's like a straw wrapper down there. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Straight.
Might have to get the ref involved.
That straw wrapper out of there. Great job by Spider 3.
And there it is.
Wow.
A hanging tower,
Look at
34
that.
blocks deep.
Chills all around. Questionable retower on the top, I thought there.
Yep.
Very crooked. Very crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's only going to hurt his team.
Yeah.
But now the tower is not stable.
Or is it better to put it on the edges?
All the pressure on Donnie now.
No, I don't think so.
I was trying to figure out what they mean.
Donnie's gonna lose right here anyway.
Vice just called his shot.
We've seen that backfire
Isn't that
quite
what it was? I thought
quite
it
a
was.
good amount.
I think this one.
Oh wow! The pants hand is now
Sanitizer.
touching.
Yeah.
Is now touching the tower.
Didn't go underneath the boxers.
Still not great.
Not great at
Suppose
all.
that's better, but not great.
Donnie chiseling with the butt hand.
All right, now putting the hand back in my butt.
Not exactly the cleanest of moves.
I see what you did there, Jake.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
He's pleased with it. Very happy.
Shit, that's tough. But what side should I go? Maybe here.
Whoa. All right, don't touch me.
Significant
Step
tilt.
out. Step out.
But it's clear.
Yep. He is good, and that hanging tower is what's going to be causing problems. The moving, the wobbling, the shaking. Oh, an easy
Vital
one for
bird.
Fight.
Easy.
Easy. Oh, no! The Jenga! Out of nowhere!
Unbelievable!
Oh, my goodness!
With the
It looked way too easy, and it ends.
What the fuck was that? Amazing.
Like a player showboating before the end zone. Like a player showboating before the end zone. He was
God.
convinced.
Felt like it was there.
Fight
I mean, it
was
was there.
convinced he had the winning block there.
Let me
He
see a
fucking
replay.
totally
Not the
won.
boxer
That's
hand.
fucking
was
great.
Oh, no.
Unreal. Another look coming. He took it out in record time.
He almost gave a Jordan shrug there. He basically did, and he went to read tower. It's over. Oh, no. I can't believe that.
You know what that was?
Shocking.
You know what that was? That was from the previous move. Donnie got his up, and then it was a little wobbly. He stepped
Yeah,
out.
it's
Fights went
crazy
in
wobbly.
fast.
I've never seen the tower
That's
fall like that.
insane.
And it's interesting because Fights had an opportunity for a quick retower
Could've
there,
done
it,
but he
but
stepped
he-
away.
and he
And it would have,
Maybe today's
yeah,
one
it
of
would
those
have
days where
like
you can
leaned
stand
the
and
tower
shit
back in
up
the
on
right
his-
direction,
Right.
but no, Fights pulls the losing block in kind of a stunning way because we've never really seen the game end quite like that.
You know what it was?
In
It was his
retower on what
fat-ass
seemed to be
breathing
an
too
easy
heavy.
move. Kevin
was just out
says
of
breathed
shape,
on it too
heavy
hard.
breathing.
He's still breathing from all that chocolate earlier. That's what came back to haunt him.
Sugar high.
That was crazy.
All right, Jeff,
Crazy.
let's see our close shave of the match presented by Phillips Norelco. It's the shocking, sudden finish of this match. 35 blocks deep. Feidelberg, another look coming.
Holy
Wow.
cow. Again, it was so easy. That is what John has been known for here. It's the quick, easy pulls. Maybe a little too cocky there. He had called his shot very quick or very close to that move happening. So that's a tough look on top of that right there. And then the tower comes crashing down after one of the easiest pulls we've seen all day. But we mentioned it, the hanging tower
Just dancing
was
on
leaning.
gray.
The hanging tower was not a perfect tower, that is, because it had a couple issues with it. We saw it leaning kind of both ways, west and east, north and south. And then John maybe a little too quick, but then maybe not quick enough to retower it. It all crumbles down together for a tough, tough loss.
One more look from our Skycam presented by Heine.
Yeah, this will give you the
He had the opportunity. He could have
Yeah,
gone
he
quickly.
could have evened it out, but actually that's the best Sky King we've ever seen there because it was actually coming down right when he pulled it. I thought maybe there's a bit of a delay, but no, a little too quick, a little too rough. Tough pull for Fights. Results in the loss.
pulled it back. I should have put it on.
Cannot believe it.
I never think. See, I'm too proud.
Oh yeah, that's what people think of. When they think of John Feidelberg, they think of pride.
Brutal for Feidelberg. And Jeff, brutal for the 14,000 plus. We have no winners.
no.
Once again, we are playing for $4,000
I'm
Thursday
nervous
night.
now.
You're
I
playing.
gotta throw cornhole bags on Thursday night.
He'll be playing. $20 Chef will be playing. And wow, we had a few. We had 16 still alive.
I think we had in our ear that somebody, if Donnie had pulled, we might have had. Look, we were as close as we could get. Oh, boy. Big Thursday night. Huge. In prime time under the lights, correct?
Yes.
It doesn't get
and
any bigger than that.
Let's go over the competitors right now. We've got, as it's loading, you'll be playing Nate
I am playing Nate. A rivalry in Stool streams for sure.
to kick things
He's
off.
been yelling at me in the broadcast booth for a while now.
Yeah. Fights will be back against Dana B, and it's going to be a primetime match, more of a drinking hour for Dana, maybe.
14 high noons, maybe, House. You never
Yeah.
know.
And then the heavyweight bout.
That's the one that matters.
Probably the two best players in the office, $20 Chef versus Rico
Rico
Bosco.
won't even comment on $20 Chef. $20 Chef. Frankie Borelli, probably the best player in the office. I want to make sure that's said. Frankie is incredibly good. We've seen him beat Chef before, but Chef is very good at cornhole. Been referenced on the cornhole broadcast on TV before, but Rico very good as well and has not acknowledged $20 Chef. That's heated. I'll be staying back after my match to make sure I watch that one. And you at home can win $4,000.
6 p.m. Thursday, make those picks. No jackpot winner, but congrats to Moose. 0 for 6, a $50 Barstool gift card
Congratulations.
is coming your way. A lot to pick on the store online. Make those picks. 4K Thursday night. And good luck to those of you in the running for the 25K tonight in the Pigskin Parlay. That'll do it for this afternoon's broadcast. For our producer, Hank, everybody in the control room. I wrote them down this time so I don't forget anyone.
Oh,
Leave it
okay,
hang.
good,
We've got
yeah.
Andrew, Stefan, Steven, Dylan, Max, Colby, Sean, John, and Pete.
Sean John.
Our sideline reporter, PFT commentator, and my broadcast partner, Jeff Dulo. I'm Jake Mars signing off from Stool Stream Stadium. 4K on the line, court and hole on Thursday night. We'll see you then. Have a great night.